Man says, it's a good friend of mine. Somewhere along the lines, right? He tells me that this good friend of his, he has gone over to this woman's house and has worked on shit in her place. He has detailed this woman's vehicle. He has detailed this woman's mother's vehicle. Now, that goes to show you that men will keep you around, put you on a shelf, put you in a box, store you for later, just in case the person that they wanted to work out with doesn't work out, because they can't fathom ever being by themselves.
Reason number like 59 why it's really hard to be friends with men, because a lot of them are doing just that. You are the just in case person. Oh my God, I love that story. Go watch the video, it's linked. But this man, her husband, was, mind you, and she's talking, but I love her, by the way, if you're not following. She talked about a while ago, she stitched one of my videos, giving an example of her yard and how her yard is amazing because her husband's not around to promise things he won't do, right? She's also talked about her car. This man was always going to change her oil. He never changed her oil. And the fact that he was over there doing this for his friend, who it seems like wasn't really having a physical affair with yet, but she was the just in case woman. And he was detailing her mother's car. These men, they will do so much for the women they're not married to, who are their friends or their work wife or whatever, because they need to always have a backup plan because they can't be alone. Why do you think they're talking about the lonely male crisis? Because they're so afraid and they're like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Women, and they're trying to scare us. That bald dude, Scott, what's his butt, is out there being like, this is dangerous. And all these men, they'll come into my comments on my videos and be like, yeah, you guys want to be alone? We'll see what happens when we start unaliving you more. Like literally threatening us with violence, being like, you better marry us. Because if we're alone, we'll just, yeah. It's like, okay, let's marry you then. Why would I want to be stuck in a house with someone that violent if you're already this violent at the idea of being alone? By the way, thank you for being here. Please subscribe or hit the notification buttons and all that stuff if you want to actually see my stuff because the algorithm, blah, blah, blah. These men cannot be alone. And they also are just full of crap. They won't even do for their wives what they will do for the just-in-case girl. So if you have a male friend in your life, I'm not saying that it's not possible to have friends that are men, cishet men. I'm talking about cishet men here because I have gay male friends, I have trans male friends, I have lots of, and non-binary, but it's cishet men. In particular, maybe not only, but in my case, I don't trust most of them. Even if they're married and seemingly not on the market, because what? Why are they so close to you? Are they really your friend? Or are you the just-in-case girl? Because these men will not only use their wives for everything. Therese and Cecilia, we've been talking about this in our videos today. These men see a woman as including like a harem. It's not just one. It's her sister, her mother, all her friends. But a lot of times they're going to cheat on their wife and go to the friend. Or they're going to exploit the friends. Therese did a great video about, her blocking the ex of one of her friends. The friend didn't block the man, but she did. And he was pissed that she blocked him. Why? Why shouldn't she? You're not dating her. You're not in her life. You didn't break up with her. These men, you have to be so careful. They literally will exploit their wives, their work wives, any woman in their life. And so if they're coming over and doing all this nice stuff for you, why? Why? Very few men do anything just to be nice or just out of the kindness of their hearts. So many men think of everything as transactional, especially when it comes to women. So if they're doing anything nice, it's got a price. And that price is usually they're going to try to fork you one day, or when they leave their wife, they're going to come to you. It's like literally you need to think of all men as being waiting to exploit you, wanting to exploit you or already exploiting you, because so few of them see women as eyeball to eyeball equal human beings. They just see us as a means to an end because they it's not that they can't take care of themselves, don't know how to. They don't want to take care of themselves. They don't want to take care of other people. They're not detailing their friend's mother's car for nothing. There's something. Always question men's motives, because I swear to God, they're almost never just pure. Alright? I'm not saying that women's motives are always pure either, but men's, they don't see us as humans. So why would they think any other way than to see us as a means to an end? For their ego, for their bank account, to pass on their legacy. That they're never even going to talk to these kids, much less raise them. But now they got their name stamped on it, like they're branding them or something. They always want something from women, and it's usually not actually love. It's not usually love, because they can't handle love because they don't even love themselves. And that's why I stopped messing with men who didn't love themselves. Even if they can't help but exploit you and project all their self-hatred and all their crap onto you. Don't trust a single one of them until they have earned your trust.